Alright, here we go. Good morning! As you'll see, we got some debris hanging out in the yard that we need to clean up. All the wind and stuff. And I was using some of our old sushi trays to heat up or warm up or moisture oatmeal in the wintertime. And I put it out here for them to eat at. Now they got some stale cereal. And I will get them some feed. They're all doing very well, laying quite nicely. Beautiful little eggs. They're growing though. Had a couple double yolkers. Mr. Paul Norman is doing his job. And it's a beautiful day out. It's gorgeous sunshine. Hey everybody, welcome to Hearth and Home. We are going to be making our first ever try at pickled eggs. The chickens have been laying like crazy. They lay the most in the springtime, so I have been keeping some of their eggs and peeling some. It's usually an older egg, month and a half, 2 months old, usually peels the best. And so a couple of our little whites are missing on a few bits just because they were only about 3 weeks old. So, but that's okay. We're gonna try and preserve them and hopefully make a nice healthy snack for us. So I found a few recipes of canning pickled eggs, so you can do it in your Instapot. You can make your eggs in the Instapot first, your hard-boiled eggs, no problem at all. You can also do them as a pressure canner, or you can just put them in the fridge, which is the method that we're going to use today, just to see if we like them. We don't want to go making a huge big batch and stuff like that, and maybe we don't like pickled eggs. We don't know yet. I've liked the ones I've had at other people's houses, or it was on like a dessert tray or something like that, but you know, got to give our own a try. So we have some eggs here, a couple of jars, cleaned, sterilized, lids also sterilized. I've already made the brine and had it cooling, so there is 3 cups of vinegar, 1 teaspoon of pickling salt, 1 cup of water, 1/3 cup of sugar, and then your spices, whatever that you would like. So we have some chilies from our garden from a couple years ago, dried up. So I put one of those in the water, just snipped it up, seeds and everything. And then we have some celery seed and some mustard seed, and I put some black peppercorns in there as well. So what we need to do is, we've got some fresh garlic here, and I'm just going to trim off a couple of the bruisey bits on there before we actually put them in our jars, because they'll be kind of going in layers as we layer in our pickles. Okay, so here, let's move it over there. Move our little garlic right here, and then we're just going to slice, it's a nice sweet onion. Okay. I usually try to get both ends off first, and that usually goes into a bucket or something like that for the chickens. Okay. And then slice through. Usually peel off definitely the first layer, sometimes even the second layer. Sorry, I feel like I'm losing my voice here. Just to make sure it's nice and clean and there's no blemish or anything on the onion itself. Okay, so they're in there. And then we can just do some nice little slices, because we're going to want to eat those too. There's no reason why we can't. They're in there for flavoring, but we can also eat them because they're going to be pickled. So just do some slices. Okay. Put that in there. We probably won't use this whole onion for the 2 jars, but the rest of the onion will definitely get used for some sort of meal. Okay, so here, let's start first. Pop in some onions in the bottom of each jar here. And stack them so you can see them. Okay. All right, and like I said, we're going to clean up those garlics. Just clean up the top. Okay. And if you want, you can give it a crush or just give it a slice. And that'll release all that garlicky goodness inside the brine with the eggs. Because I don't want to, you know, we're fine to experiment with drying eggs and like scrambling them and drying them, and we put them in the freezer. And you know, Sophie always gets her eggs, so you know, and we have our own, you know, things we like to make around here, like quiches and Yorkshire pudding and German pancakes and stuff like that. So it all we do like to eat eggs. Alright, so we like to try and figure out ways to use them. Alright, so now we're going to load up. Put a few. Maybe 4. Let's just do 1, just in case I don't have enough to do 2 jars. I wasn't sure. Okay. Pop a couple more oniony bits in there. And then a couple more eggs. Oh, and there was dill. You could add dill as well. I didn't have any dill. I didn't have any dried dill. I just, it's all right. Let's see what it is without dill. Okay. Okay, there and there. Toss a couple more little oniony bits there, and then we'll just top off the rest with the eggs. Because some of them got a little beat up. All right, maybe only 1 more. Okay, I think we're good there. Now, here comes our little canning tool. I used this in the quilt shop the other day for measurement. Oh, I forgot my ladle. 1 second. I knew there was something I was missing. Ladle, ladle, ladle. Oh, where did you go? Are you in the top of the dishwasher? Yes, you are. Oh, hold on. Didn't get as clean as I would like. I know you guys will never see it, but yeah, that's, yeah, whatever. Better save. Better save. Okay. Alright, dry that. We'll mix our little mixture up here. It's nice and cool. I can put my hand on the side of the pot. Okay. And it's just a mix of the brine and the pepper flakes and the spices and the sugar and the water. And we're just going to load it up. I wasn't sure how long or how many jars this was going to give me. You're supposed to let it sit for a minimum 3 to 4 days, and you can keep them in the fridge for up to 3 weeks. So you want to give it time to meld together. And they said, of course, the longer the better. Okay. Want to give it some little head space there. Okay. Now we shouldn't have had a mess or anything like that, but if we did, we'd take a nice clean cloth, go around the edge. Hot, hot, hot. Okay. Pop that on top. Seal it up. Well, there we go. Got our first pickled eggs. I'm so excited. I can't wait to try them. You guys will have to ask us on next time or in the comments how they turned out. Yay! Alright, so I don't think I have enough to finish this one, but I will load it up and then I can always make some more hard-boiled eggs. But that's our little adventure today, and then we went looking and we found that this, we've had this for quite some time, but it doesn't have pickled eggs in it. Of all the things that not to have in a pickling book. It didn't have pickled eggs. That's okay. Learn things every day. Thank you, everybody. They're happy chickens.